this day holy. We all appear before him on this day. Appear all the time, but this day is special to him. He looking. But look what they doing. Go ahead.
Bring no more vain oblations, incense, in an abomination unto me, the new moons and Sabbaths, the calling of assemblies. I cannot away with. It is iniquity, even a solemn meeting.
Go ahead.
Your new moons and your appointed feasts, my soul hated. They are a trouble unto me. I am weary to bear them.
See, I had to read that because you got a lot of people in these Sunday church say, look, see, God hate them new moons and Sabbath days and solemn assembly. Who he talking to right here? He hate your homecoming, your Christmases, your Thanksgiving, your Easter, because it's not written in the book.
That's right.
He said, calling of your assemblies on my holy day. What they doing calling? When is these homecoming stuff played? On Friday nights and Saturdays. Always. They do not deviate from those 2 days. Friday night, high school, Saturday, colleges. And then they're going to push you all the way to Sunday and say, come on over here on Sunday, worship with us when you get through with your homecoming festivities. It's a lying preacher right there, y'all. Go ahead, brother.
15. And when you spread forth your hands, I will hide mine eyes from you.
Pay close attention to this.
Yea, when you make many prayers, I will not hear. Your hands are full of blood.
He said, your hands are full of blood. Why? Because you violating his law. You violating it. You starting fire on the Sabbath. They don't even know starting the fire on the Sabbath is a sin. Go ahead.
16. Wash you, make you clean, put away the evil of your doing from before mine eyes. Cease to do evil.
This is what we're doing on the Sabbath day. The Sabbath day is pointing toward the homecoming of God in the New Jerusalem for 1,000 years. If we keeping this right, he looking down and say, okay, I might can take Jeff. He doing okay, but I see he messing up on the Sabbath day talking. I see he trying to go back doing what he doing in the world. I'm using myself for an example because I mess up a lot. And I try my best to repent for it. He said, wash and make you clean and put away evil of your doing. That's an action. He said, because mine eyes cease to do evil. Go ahead, brother. Listen what he said here.
Learn to do well.
He said, learn to do well.
Seek judgment. Relieve the oppressed. Judge the fatherless. Plead for the widow.
This is why the Sabbath day is put together here. So we can come together to learn to do well and not follow the world. You're supposed to come and get your instruction from the preacher, and he's supposed to tell you how to honor God and how God feels about you breaking his law. And that's the main reason why we're here on the Sabbath day, not to get together and fellowship per se, see what each other wearing. We're trying to learn. We're trying to learn how to keep our foot in that book of life. But he said something. He said, learn to do well, seek the judgment. Is people seeking to be a judge? Because I'm seeking to be a judge. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Revelation chapter 20 and verse 4. God wants us to learn about his homecoming because he's going to bring us home. Not like the world homecoming. You cats don't understand. Revelation 20. I know it's enticing. Believe me, I was enticed over there when I knew the Sabbath. I was going out there to always say homecoming. I said, well, they ain't working. I'm just walking out there, I'm just deserving. I'm just looking at the people, I ain't working. I'm having fun, talking to my homeboy, my college teammate, we reminiscing on everything we've done in the past, all this sin. Ain't nobody talking about this book. We having fun. Ain't nobody talking about this book. And I wasn't talking about the book at all. Man, I said, well, I'm glad God didn't destroy me right then. Because I knew what I was supposed to be doing. I went out there. taking part of it many moons ago. But we got to make sure we understand about God's homecoming. And he chooses. He said, seek judgment. I'm seeking this. Revelation 20, we're going to start at verse 4. Go ahead.
And I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them.
Wait a minute. We saw some thrones? Are you seeking that? And judgment was given to them? Why? Go ahead.
And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Jesus.
These are the ones that are going to make the necessary criteria. This is the criteria to be upon these thrones right here. This is what people that doing righteous act didn't do. They didn't sit up here and sing. Well, listen to what he said here. Go ahead.
And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Jesus and for the word of God, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their forehead
Yes, sir.
or in their hand. And they lived and reigned with Christ 1,000 years.
This is what we're trying to get to. This home. It happened in one place and one place only. Jerusalem. Well, God gonna govern the whole universe, the whole world from Jerusalem. That spot. That's homecoming. But if your preacher tell you we going off from heaven, we ain't governing off of heaven, because when Jesus said when he come back, the heaven shall roll back as a scroll. All the stars, all the moons, all this, everything you see up there, it's going to come back. You're going to see God and Jesus and the angels. Where you going? He coming here. And we are blessed to be in this. Go ahead.
But the rest of the dead lived not again until the 1,000 years were finished.
Don't be in that group.
This is the first resurrection.
Don't be in that group that don't live for 1,000 years. Your next step, you're going to appear before the great white throne judgment. You have an opportunity to be in that 1,000-year reign with Jesus to get yourself right. Because you have flesh and blood and God's in that time. Which one you will be and I will be, I don't know. I'm hoping to be of God. This is real important. This is what he said in verse 6. Go ahead.
Blessed and holy is he that has part in the first resurrection.
Yes, sir.
On such the second death has no power.
No, sir.
But they shall be priests of God and of Christ, and shall reign with him 1,000 years.
If you be in that elite class, death ain't going to have no power over you. You're not going to die. No power. This is homecoming right here. But if they tell you in them churches, oh, we going out beyond to be with my Lord, that old song, where you will go in. Yeah, you know what? All that stupid stuff. Saying stuff without even understanding.
Yeah.
We said it.
Yeah.
Let me show you something. Let's see what we're going to be doing in Jesus' homecoming court. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 2. I want to know what I'm doing. If you don't want to know what you're doing, know what to do, what God wants us to do, you're in the wrong place. Because I'm going to tell you. Just like in the homecoming court, where they have in college or high school, they have elected officials. They have the king, queen, those are the most important people. They set the bylaws for the homecoming and all this stuff, ambassadors and all this stuff. People strive to be them people. Them are fake kings and queens.
That's right.
Fake. You strive to be that junk right there? That's junk. I want to do this. 1 Corinthians chapter 6, we start verse 2. Go ahead.
Do you not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters?
And you say that to some people, I say, you know, I'm going to judge the world if I make it. I'm going to judge angels. And they look at you like, how can you say that? It's in the book. If you make it, you're going to do it. Next verse, go ahead.
Know ye not that we shall judge angels?
I told you we're going to judge angels.
How much more things that pertain to this life?
but you worried about that homecoming of the world. You worried about Friday night's homecoming. You worried about Saturday like I was. Man, I'm missing out. All my boys coming in town. We can't hang out. Man, I got to keep this Saturday. But when I started getting more into this book, I said, boy, I saw hell all on them. The lake of fire. I said, no, man, I'm going to stick with this. But this is God's homecoming court. These are God's high officials of what they are going to do. These are the people that are going to be sitting judgment in the earth. This is what you should be striving for. Me too. Seeking judgment. I'm seeking this. Let's look at a little more of this. Let's go to Psalms 132. It's good, eh? Yes, sir. All this book in here, and they won't even preaching on, so they give you one or two chapters. No, I ain't say chapter. One or two verses and go with it.
That's right. That's right.
Man, God promises people power, real power, not no fake crown where you gonna be in a parade waving like this. Ooh, look at her, she looks so pretty. Dudes, what's going on? Look at all the boys. Man, that junk ain't worth a dime. This is what we want right here. I want the promises. Look what God promised David. Psalms 132, verse 11. Go ahead.
The Lord has sworn in truth unto David.
Yes, sir.
He will not turn from it. Of the fruit of thy body will I set upon thy throne.
He sworn into our father David. He sworn into him that his fruit shall sit upon the throne. And that throne is Jesus. He's going to sit upon David's throne. But he ain't going to leave us out. Go ahead.
If thy children will keep my covenant and my testimonies that I shall teach them, their children shall also sit upon thy throne forevermore.
That throne is big. That homecoming court is big. You ain't just got one king, one queen on God's homecoming. It's a bunch of them. But these folks are fighting for one thing. A lot of people want to be the prettiest woman so they can win Miss Homecoming. Want to be this handsomest dude so they can win Mr. Homecoming. All this stuff we fought for in schools. If some of us can remember about that, folks. And some of them didn't care about it, but they was at the activity, having fun. Well, he said, I promise their children thrones that they're going to sit upon. You want to be one of the children, I want to be one of the children to sit upon the throne. This is the court that I want to sit upon. And God said, I desire Jerusalem. Listen what he said here, go ahead.
For the Lord has chosen Zion. He has desired it for his habitation.
No, he chose heaven. He talking about the heavenly Zion, right? No, he said, I chose the land,
Right.
Zion.
Right.
Well, he going to reign upon in Jerusalem upon David's throne. I chose this. I desired it. God said, I desired this so much. And you taking me to heaven, preacher? For the Satan homecoming? I'm going to show you that. Go ahead.
This is my rest forever. Here will I dwell, for I have desired it.
God said, this is my rest forever. Here I will dwell. I desire to be in Jerusalem. I desire this. Go ahead.
I will abundantly bless her provision. I will satisfy her poor with bread.
Yes, sir.
I will also clothe her priests with salvation, and her saints shall shout aloud for joy.
All this happened at Christ's homecoming. He clothing us so we can become gods. And we're going to have a loud for joy. Shout loud for joy. Because that's going to be a joyous time. We ain't got to worry about dying no more. We ain't got to worry about the lake of fire no more. We God just like him. If that don't excite your little behind, something wrong with you. You just in your own little world.
That's right.
This is exciting. I want this. Go ahead.
Verse 17, there will I make the horn of David to bud.
Yes, sir.
I have ordained a lamp for mine anointing.
They're going to know who David is. Go ahead.
His enemies will I clothe with shame, but upon himself shall his crown flourish.
Yes, sir. He said his enemies will be clothed with shame. Meaning that we don't have slaves over there in that land. And the shameful part, you're going to see that the lake of fire going to be brewing at this time. And we're going to walk past the beast and the false prophet. They're going to be burning in there. You're going to see it. Let's get a little more detail on this homecoming court of God. Let's go to Psalms, same book, verse 1, Psalms 149, verse 4. I want to know exactly what I'm going to be doing. I don't want to have to figure this out. He's giving us the blueprint right here to figure it out. Of course, we got a lot more to it when he comes, but this part right here, I want to know. Psalms 149, verse 4. Let's see what does God promise at his homecoming when Jesus was upon the throne. Verse 4, go ahead.
For the Lord taketh pleasure in his people.
Yes, sir.
He will beautify the meek with salvation.
We're going to beautify it with salvation, because right now, we looking horrible. We are horrible right now as a nation. If you're thinking about how pretty you look, your outer complexion, you so far out of that, you don't understand what's going on. Mm-hmm. These folks out in this world look at you like a nigga, I don't care how pretty you are. You let your breasts, let your butt, let your hair fool you and think you much better than somebody else, you call them as a mess. They're going to put nigga on there, black person, they're going to take you down. They don't care how old you are, they don't care how young you are. We're seeing this now. Don't get it twisted. God said, I'm going to clothe you with salvation. You're going to be beautiful at this time. Go ahead.
Let the saints be joyful in glory.
Yes, sir.
Let them sing aloud upon their beds.
Because it's going to be a joyful time at Jesus' homecoming. Go ahead.
Let the high praises of God be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand.
Ooh, so we're going to have a destroying weapon in our hand. Two-edged sword. And that sword is put there for a reason. Because in that 1,000 years, you're going to have people still dying, flesh and blood. Say a child shall die to what? 100 years old. So men and women going to be reaching the ages of 3, 4, 5, 6, 700 years old. And it's still, they're still going to be dying. Because God still going to have some rebellious people in that 1,000 years. He said, double-edged sword in the hand. To do what with that sword? Go ahead.
To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people.
You're going to be saying this, hey, bro, that's not the way right there now. I'm going to do what I want to do. I ain't just go over there and kill him. Yeah. Ain't no hesitation, because Satan's going to be locked up at this time. You can't blame it on Satan now. He's going to have a seal upon him for 1,000 years. At the end of that 1,000 years, he's going to get out that seal, or wherever God put him at, he's going to come up on earth. At this time, you ain't going to have nobody to blame. The devil made me do it. Because he's going to be locked up. Revelation chapter 20, verse 1 tell you that, 1 and 2. Go ahead.
To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
So we're going to bind their kings. All the kings over there in England. Queen Elizabeth, you're going to be my slave. Prince Harry, that little black girl he married, what her name is, I don't know her name. They're going to be our slaves. These are the only kings we can recognize right now. And you talk about the queens over here, like the presidents of all these countries, like Putin, Trump, all them. If they make it into the 1,000 years, they're gonna be our slaves. See, they go by people like a blur. Like, oh man, I ain't know. What are you talking about? We're gonna show. Keep going.
To execute upon them the judgment written, dishonor have all his saints.
Dishonor.
Praise you, Lord.
He said, dishonor have all his saints. If you don't want this, you're in the wrong place. Wrong place. Let me show you that. To bind their kings with chains. This God homecoming. Isaiah chapter 14. Come over here, boy. Yeah, I mean, our ancestors called boy all them years. Come on over here, boy. Pick that cotton. Go pick them peas. We're going to do this. This is God's homecoming. But if you're worried about the world homecoming, you will miss this. It'll go over your head so far you'll be blind, just like they are today. It's all about getting back into the land. Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1. Go ahead.
For the Lord will have mercy upon Jacob,
Yes, sir.
and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land.
Set them where?
In their own land.
That's homecoming. He's going to set us in our own land. Just like everybody come back now. A lot of people come back for the homecoming all over the state. They can be in New York, New Jersey. They can be in Florida, where they're going to come back to the home. ASU homecoming. Just like people in high school. They can be in Panama City. They can be in Washington County, where I'm from. They can be in Mitchell County, Camilla, all this stuff. They coming back to the homecoming. The churches back in the day when I was coming up, the old Baptist church had the thing about homecoming. They coming back for that. For God said, you don't remember this. Almost said Jacob back in his land. Israel, the so-called African American back in their land.
Come on.
What are they going to do, brother? Go ahead.
And the strangers shall be joined with them,
That's the other nation going to be joined.
and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
Yes, sir, because they know we're going to be the blessed. Go ahead.
And the people shall take them, bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids.
Wait a minute now. Jesus was on earth for 1,000 years. We're going to possess them as servants and handmaids. They're going to be your slaves. This is what you're going to have the power of doing. Why? Go ahead.
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
Wait a minute. Who went in slavery? Who was over us? Who were the captives in 400 years of slavery in Israel? He said, they shall take them captives as captives as they were. We were the only captives. We still captive now. But when Christ's homecoming hit, we're going to take them captives. This is what you're pushing for. Instead of pushing for this stuff going on in the world, we're going to have slaves, servants and handmaids. Didn't I just read that?
Just read it, bro.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Verse 3. And it shall come to pass in the day that the Lord shall give thee rest from thy sorrow,
Yes, sir.
and from thy fear,
Mm-hmm.
and from the hard bondage wherein thou was made to serve.
I got a quick question for you, Israel, or so-called African American. Are you resting now?
No.
Can you walk out in the streets and not fear something happen to you now? No. Every time somebody pull up, even a police car, somebody riding by you, I wonder, is that an unmarked car? Every time you walk